Honorable Senators, I wish to draw your attention to the presence in the gallery members of the Meng Wei Yu Opera Studio of Ottawa, who are the guests of the Honorable Senator O. And on behalf of all senators, I welcome you to the Senate of Canada. Senator O.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable colleagues and esteemed guests, 尊敬的参议员朋友们，大家好。Good afternoon. I would like to begin by sharing my heartfelt appreciation for all your kind words. As I stand before you to deliver my final speech in the Senate, this esteemed chamber, I am filled with profound sense of gratitude and responsibility. Serving as a senator has been one of my greatest honors of my life, and I am deeply appreciative of the trust that has been placed in me. In a few hours, this seat will be up for grabs. I offer anyone from the other side that the seat is ready for you.
We're very particular about our neighbors.
As you all may be aware, I was appointed to the Senate 11 and a half years ago, on January 2013. I eagerly entered the Senate determined to serve our marginalized and underserved communities and ready to help build bridges between cultures. I'd like to thank I stood firm by these goals. I joined this chamber knowing I was to represent the great people of Ontario. I also knew deep in my heart that my new job also afforded me the honor of representing this Asian descent. Throughout my years, I have tried to be a voice for the Asian community I care for so deeply and for all those within who might have been overlooked, silenced, and marginalized by stereotyping, systemic barriers, and even racism. It was my privilege to advocate for equality and inclusivity for all Canadians, regardless of backgrounds. This is a job I took very seriously. As an Asian Canadian, I have faced my own share of challenges and prejudice. Over the years, I have also witnessed the struggles and the triumphs of those who have faced such discrimination and persisted. I am applaud the resilient and the steadfast nature of this community in Canada. In this chamber, I highlighted the unsung contribution to our Canadian history, such as 140,000 young people who make up the Chinese labor corps during the First World War in assisting the Allied forces. 20,000 so perished. This sacrifice hardly acknowledged by our history. In an effort to celebrate the contribution and mark such sacrifice, last June, 4,000 Chinese Canadians gathered on Parliament Hill to pay homage to the 100-year anniversary of the Chinese head tax, a dark time for the Chinese community in our country. The rally showcased present-day respect for the past and the power of unity and community. It underscores the importance of standing together to acknowledge how far we have come. And while there is still much work to be done, I am proud of the progress that we have made together in celebrating multiculturalism and advancing equality. In compass to equality and also representation, as I retire, it is my hope that more Asian Canadians are appointed to the Senate. This would not only honor the contribution of our community, but also ensure that these voices are heard and their perspectives are represented. I believe the future of our country is bright, that the next generation of leaders will build on the foundation of equality this chamber has instilled with the complex challenges ahead. This will be more important than ever for the young leaders of tomorrow to uphold Canada's core value of peace and diplomacy, equality and social justice, as well as diversity and inclusions. With these core value foundations held at the forefront, I believe Canada will continue to be a beacon of hope and opportunity for anyone who would like to call it home. We truly live in the best country on earth, Canada. To my colleagues, my fellow advocates, I say thank you. Thank you for your shouldering this fight, for lending your voices to the cause of equality. Today, we have made a difference, and I am honored to have been part of this country. Today, I would also like to say thank you to Senator Black, the chair of Agriculture Committee, and all the members and the clerks. They make sure that the report of soil study we done this year came out in time, a few hours before my retirement. Thank you, Senator Black. And also, I'd like to share a story that happened in 2017 April. As a Chinese immigrant from Singapore, I'm the fourth generation of Chinese immigrant from China to Singapore. And nobody in my family ever traveled to China to the village. I had the honor of inviting Senator Platt and Senator Husako to the village. And it was a warm welcome from the villagers. And they told me, they said, Senator O, do you know that for the next 130 years, we will never see 3 senators come to this village again. And that is Canada's diplomacy, parliamentary diplomacy we are working. Thank you to Senator Platt and Senator Husako. And they came back with my consent. The first day in the Senate, they told the Senate, Senator Platt made a beautiful statement and told the Senate how the visit went in China together with me. Thank you, Senator Platt. Clap, give him a hand. As I retire from the Senate in a few days' time, I do so with a heart full of gratitude. I'm grateful to the support of my family, Rosa, and Amanda, Lorraine, Maggie, Lorenzo, my staff, and the Parliamentary Protective Services. They are the first people I meet every morning when I came into the building, just like all of you. They make sure we are safe here in Ottawa. and to my colleagues, without whom none of this would have been possible. Thank you for the privilege of serving with you, and may we all continue to strive a brighter, more inclusive future for all the people of this wonderful country. I would like to end my speech with this meaningful quote. Senator, please pay attention and listen carefully. 我们可能种族不同，肤色不同，语言不同，宗教不同，观念不同，生活环境不同，但我们拥有同一个世界，属于同一个人类。We may belong to a different race and have different colors. We may speak different languages and follow different religions. We may have different perceptions and live in different realities, but we all live in one world and belong to a single humanity. End of quote. Senators, so long but not goodbye. Thank you, merci beaucoup, Merich, 谢谢大家参议员，谢谢。
Good job, partner.